For the Hunger Games? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Movie Theory, the only show run by an 11-year-old but got 7 out of 10 by a subscriber. So, even if you have been living under a rock, chances are you have heard of the Starvation Games. Wait, sorry, read it wrong. The Hunger Games. But while not all those people who haven't heard of it, I'll explain. So, the basic gist of it is that there are 12 districts in the city of Panem and one capital. Each year, one male and one female are chosen by lottery to be put in the Hunger Games. There are 12 districts and yada 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 yada. So anyway, in District 12, there is a young woman named Katniss Everdeen. During the draw, Katniss's young sister is chosen, Primrose Everdeen. However, Katniss decides to take her place, and together with Peter Malak, they win, even though there is only supposed to be one winner. So the Hunger Games is just teenagers killing each other in the arena. It should be called Teenage Death Games. So yeah, that's the Hunger Games. Pretty dark. However, the question I pose is, what's the actual chances of winning the Hunger Games? Now, this obviously includes a huge amount of factors, from who you are, how strong you are, how big, etc., etc. But for this episode, we are limiting it down to only a few. Katniss and Peter's skills, the other players' skills, environment, and a few more. So first up, Katniss and Peter's skills. But first we need a range. So 0% will be the first ones being killed, and 100% being the winners. If you don't get it now, you'll get it as we go through the episode. So we know for a fact that Katniss can hunt with a bow and arrow and has really good accuracy, but doesn't have the courage to really kill a person. Peter isn't much better, even though he is strong and can camouflage himself really well, but just like Katniss, you can't kill someone without hesitating. And in the Starvation Games, sorry, read it wrong again, Hunger Games, that could mean life or death. So let's give them a 20% chance of winning just for that, as they both have good chances, but hesitate to kill someone. Next up, the other contestants. Although Katniss and Peter are shown to be the winners, Cato and Clove, the people from District 2, could have easily won in a fight as, well, they are just crazy. But not only that, they are highly trained and overall just really good. So for that, let's minus 10% for that, as they could be beaten but weren't. Looking at the scores now, they only have 10% chance of winning. Not too good. Next up, environment. As we see in the last battle, genetically mutated wolves are added into the game. Somehow Peter and Katniss outrun these wolves, and just really, I facepalm you. There is no absolute way that they could outrun these things. A wolf runs to 50 to 60 kilometers an hour, and these are mutated wolves. They could even be 100 kilometers an hour. Even Usain Bolt couldn't beat that. But somehow Peter and Katniss outrun these wolves, and there's absolutely no way that they could do this. They would be eaten well before the cornucopia, the thing in the middle they run to. Also, Katniss is stung by 3 trackjackers, the wasps, the genetically mutated wasps. If she were to somehow survive this, she would have definitely died by the wolves. Both of them would have. There's no absolute chance of them surviving. For this, we will take off 90%, as there is a molecule chance, the tiniest chance ever, of Katniss and Peter surviving. If they weren't facing certain death before, they definitely are now, at negative 80%. So if K and P, Katniss and Peter, weren't meant to win, who was? Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush here, but the winner is Cato. Remember how the announcers changed the rules saying that 2 people could survive? Well, I'm sorry, but the female from District 2 was already dead. And then remember how he changed the rules? Saying that you could win if you're the only person in your district? Well, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Katniss and Everdeen. But they KMP couldn't have it run the rules. There's just no fans. And Kato couldn't either if he wasn't already on top of the cornucopia, as we see at the end. So there you have it. The true winner of the Hunger Games, folks, is Kato. All these years, all these movies, it's meant to be Kato. Anyway, that's just a theory. A movie theory. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked the first episode, you should subscribe. I worked very hard on this, so every bit of support helps. Anyway, thanks you guys. Peace.